Hey everyone, Tony here, JP Wisco. It's that time again. So today I want to show you guys just a few cards real quick, including a couple really special cards that you're going to want to stick around for at the end. Um, so let's just get into this. The first few are just cards that, I was digging through my cards and I found some gems. And I was like, wow, yeah, I forgot I even had these, but they're cool. So I think that's one of the fun things about it. Here's a 2013. No, here's a 2013 Topps Finest Tim Lincecum Orange Parallel Refractor, numbered to 99. This is 65 of 99. I love me some big time Timmy Jim. He's still one of my favorite players ever, despite his unfortunately fairly brief career. But he definitely made the most of the time that he was in the majors. When Tim Lincecum was in his prime, man, I didn't miss a start. I watched pretty much every Tim Lincecum start I possibly could. Um, so yeah, pretty cool card of Timmy. Okay, and next up, we got another pretty cool surprise. Here's a 2017 Topps Finest Justin Verlander, blue parallel. And the first thing you'll probably notice about this card is that the serial number is his jersey number. And I didn't even realize I had this card. I forgot that I had it, and I must not have noticed that it was the jersey number, because that's pretty cool. It's his jersey number. I like that he's in a Tigers uniform, kind of, before the time that he, was on the cheater team. So I love Verlander, but I've soured on him a little because of the scandal, obviously. Even if he wasn't directly involved, I feel like as a veteran guy on that team, as a future Hall of Famer and stuff, he could have taken a stand in the locker room or something and kind of quietly told those guys to knock it off. But alas, right? So, although not to say that the burden to do such a thing is on any one player. Um, all right. So next, this is cool. For another one that I totally forgot I had. Here's a 2018 Diamond Kings Mike Trout. Brown, I guess, border, or they call them frames, maybe, because actually this isn't just a border. It's kind of a little piece of, like, it's cardboard, I guess, but it comes off the card a little bit, so it looks more like a frame. So it's not directly on the card there. If you have never seen these before or don't really know about them. Number to 49, Mike Trout. Picked this up a couple years ago for, I don't remember how much, maybe a couple bucks. Can't really go wrong with a low-numbered Mike Trout serial numbered card, though. So, all right. So next up, I've got a Japanese Kalbi card from the potato chips. I noticed in the supermarkets they've got these potato chip cards out again. Periodically, Kalbi, the chip company. So if you don't know, in Japan there is a company that make a snack food company called Kalbi, and they make things like potato chips. And sometimes what they'll do is they'll put out little bags of chips that have a pack of cards attached to them, which is so cool. Actually, if you haven't seen it, I did do a video where I actually ripped one of these. And don't worry, I don't eat the potato chips in the video. But, so go and check that video out if you haven't. But they had some more out, and I saw them at the store, so I got a couple bags and I ripped them. I don't really know I'm a very casual fan of the Japanese league. I try to go to a couple games during the summer because it's baseball and it's cool. But it's cool to learn about the players this way. And so one of the players I got to learn about was this guy. And so here is a really cool looking card. So I pulled this from one of the potato chip packs. As you can see, it's got a really cool, well, it doesn't catch the light very well, but it's got this like cool square refractor pattern. So this is Takeya Nakamura. And Takeya Nakamura is a big power hitter for the Seibu Lions. And he spent his entire career with the Seibu Lions. So here it says 2019 Pacific League title holder. And in very small in Japanese it says Daten-O, which means RBI leader. Or literally RBI king. And so, yeah. RBI leader. Here on the back, it says that it's his 4th time as the Pacific League's RBI leader. Let's see if there we go. Now we can see it. So you can see down here, he had 123 RBI in 2019. He's a big boy, big slugger, 30 home runs, 286 average. The coolest thing, well, one cool thing about Takeya Nakamura that I learned is he has an awesome nickname. And his nickname is Okawari-kun, which basically means second helping. Because he's a big boy. So he's called second serving or second helping, right? Hilarious. You might remember Billy Butler, the major leaguer Billy Butler. His nickname was Country Breakfast, which is another awesome baseball name, but second serving has got to be up there with the all-time great baseball nickname, so that's a cool thing. Another cool thing about this card, actually, this is a pretty rare version that I pulled out of the little chip pack. It's got the gold facsimile signature on it, and those are kind of the most desired. So I was lucky. I got a pretty cool card out of that. So yeah, I mean, I'm casually into Japanese baseball, but it's cool to start kind of learning about some of the players that are playing now and stuff. So yeah, pretty cool card. All right. So the last but definitely not least, I've got a couple very cool vintage cards for you guys to show. And these two cards are vintage Menko cards, and they're from the 1959 Hoshigangu set, Menko set. And this was, I believe, a 20-card set. And most of the cards feature 2 players. But some of them feature 1. And I have 2, 1 with 1 player and 1 with 2 players. So this set is pretty desired among collectors of Menko and other, Japanese vintage cards. It's well known for having probably the most well-known and sought-after Sadaharu O rookie. Of course, I don't have that one, unfortunately. But the other cool thing about this set is that it came in parallels. So believe it or not, they had a base white border parallel, and then they also had a base white border, and then they had 2 parallels, gold and red. And red is the rarest. Gold is also rare, and indeed the set itself, I mean, these cards are just very, very rare. So I want to show you, I have 2 of the gold border parallels. So without further ado, here they are. Here's one. Well, let's try to adjust this up here. Okay. So here is one of them. As you can see, look at that card. Look at the shine on that card. I wish I had a couple of the normal base to compare to the gold, but as you can see, very gold. So gold parallels from 1959, guys. Can't go wrong. So here we go. This is this pitcher's name is Motoji Takua, and unfortunately, he wasn't really that much of a pitcher of note when I looked him up. He started his career really, he got off, sprinting, figuratively, of course, with the Nankai Hawks. His first couple years were pretty good. And then looking at the numbers, it looks like it kind of fell apart for him, unfortunately. But the card is still really cool. On the back here, that says Battle Flag. So I don't know. Again, there's this maybe a military game or something like that. I'm not sure what the military things on the back are. I think maybe a game or just for fun. So here's Motoji Takua. Very cool. Look at that shine. And then the next one is even better. So this is what I'm talking about. These generally have 2 players on them. And here is, and in this case, 2 very good players. So in the front here, you have, his name is Anabuki. And his given name is, I can't think of it right now. I forgot. But his family name, it says there, Anabuki. He was a great player for, I believe it was was it the Lions or was it the Nankai Hawks? I don't remember. Sorry. But he had a good career. However, the gentleman in the back is actually, he's a Hall of Famer. So ironically, the guy they stuffed in the back had an even better career. And that's Kazuhisa Inao, who was a stellar pitcher and a Hall of Famer. From what I remember, in 14 seasons as a pitcher, his career combined total ERA 1.98, and I believe he had over 3,000 strikeouts. Certainly one of the greatest pitchers in Japanese baseball history was Kazuhisa Inao. So again, man, these are the gold parallels. I'd like to get a hold of the base. You can find the base. There's a couple for sale on eBay. But the gold parallels, good luck. Especially if you're outside of Japan, good luck. These are the only 2 I saw. I grabbed them up. I didn't get these on eBay, by the way. But so let's look at the back here. And that says Taisho, which means general. So again, and then this one's cool because it has the Joker card on there. So again, I don't know with these like military pictures on the back, if that's a game or not, or I know a gentleman a Japanese gentleman who used to actually play with Menko when he was a kid. So I'll take these to him the next time I see him, and I will ask him maybe if he recalls kind of what the military thing is about on the back here. And actually also that like, that there's like a little picture of like a fox. You can see like a fox there. So anyway, so that's that. These are exceptional cards. And they are very rare. 1959 Hoshigangu. If you are into vintage Japanese or you want to get into it, I highly recommend picking up any cards from that set. And if you have the means, try to get the Sadaharu rookie card from that set. So, all right, guys. So that's all for me today. I hope you guys are all well. Among the, viral panic and, uncertainty. Stay well, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.